Welcome everyone, Angie here for another practice. Today it's morning time, so I'm going to be just taking us through some gentle movements just to sort of warm up the spine, warm up the breath. Take what you need as we move. Remember, this is your practice. I'm just here to guide you. So if there's a variation that you prefer to take, please take it. And we'll start sitting either in Sukhasana on the floor or on a block. If you have a pillow, you can put a pillow underneath the hips or even a folded up blanket or a rolled up towel just to elevate the hips a little bit more. And then we'll close down the eyes. So we'll settle into the body here. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, filling all the way up to the crown of the head. Exhale out the mouth. Let's do that again. Big breath in. Exhale out the mouth. Allow the breath to come back to its normal rhythm. We'll spend a few moments here just observing where we're at this morning. Noticing any sensations in the body. Seeing if you can notice if there's any areas of tension or resistance or where energy is pooling. See if you can send your breath there. And just as much as we observe any areas of resistance, we observe any areas of ease and openness and expansion in the body as well. And we breathe into what feels good just as much as what causes discomfort. Bring your awareness to the mind and begin to notice where the mind is at today, what the quality of the mind is, the qualities of the mind, of the thoughts. Is there clarity in the mind? Do you feel focused? Is the thoughts maybe racing, a lot of stuff coming and going? Is there a heaviness to the mind? And again, we just observe. So there's no judgment being placed or shame or right or wrong or good or bad. It's just a matter of observing what our state of being is today, so we can better give ourselves what we need. You can either keep the eyes closed or blink the eyes open. And then we'll inhale the arms up overhead. Big stretch, rooting down through the sits bones, gazing up. Exhale, Pratyahara, left arm comes to the mat, right arm reaches over. Inhale to gaze up, open the chest. Exhale to gaze down, keeping the chest in the same place. Inhale to gaze up, getting the neck involved here a bit. Exhale to gaze down. Inhale, press yourself up through center, reach high. Exhale to the right. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches over. Inhale, gaze goes up, open the chest. Exhale, chest remains in place as you gaze down. Inhale, the neck goes up. Exhale to gaze down. Inhale, up through center, reach up, root down. Exhale, twisting to the left. Left hand can come behind you to a block or to the mat. Maybe you come up off the block or your bolster or your blanket. Inhale to sit the spine tall, extension. Exhale to twist. Do that again. Inhale for extension. Exhale to revolve. Breath in guides you back through center. And we exhale to the right. Inhale, extension, sit tall. Exhale to twist. Inhale, sit nice and tall, grow the spine, and exhale to revolve. Inhale through center. Exhale, hands to the tops of the knees, round through the spine for a seated cat. Inhale, pull the heart forward, cow. Exhale to round for cat. Inhale, cow. Keep going. Matching the breath to the movement. On your next inhale, round over the knees, come into your tabletop position. We'll stack the wrists under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. You can press the shins into the ground. Moving through a few cat-cows, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale to round, push the ground away, puff up in between the shoulder blades. Take an extra round of breath. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up, send the heart forward, broaden the shoulders. Exhale to round. Inhale for cow. Exhale to sit the hips back. Inhale to round through cat as you come back up through tabletop. Exhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, glide the hips back. Taking these rolling cat-cows. Inhale through cat, round through the spine. Exhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, broaden the shoulders as you set the hips back. Keep going. Inhale, round up. Exhale, drop the belly, set the hips back. Couple more. Inhale up. Exhale back. Good. And then we'll flip the wrists around here. Just going to warm up into the wrists. So right fingers point towards the knees. Come onto the back of the right hand. And then we'll just rock forward and backwards here. Spreading the fingers really wide, making sure that the nails of the right hand are pressing into the mat. Thumb is fully attached, pinky is attached, and then the fingers of the left hand are spread really wide, and there's this gripping sensation on the mat. Good. Set the hips back, roll the wrists out, and then we'll switch. So right fingers face forward, left hand, we come onto the back of the hand, and the fingers point towards the knees. Some rocking either side to side, forward and back. And just taking our time to warm up the body today. Good. Set the hips back, roll out the wrists. Send the hands up towards the ceiling. Zip the ribs in here, and then begin to open and close the wrists Nice and fast. Keep going. Remembering to breathe here, so we're warming up the forearms and the wrists. A couple more rounds of breath. Good. Shake them out. Come back into your tabletop. And then we'll tuck the toes under, lift the hips up, coming into a downward dog. Spread the fingers really wide. Bend through the knees. Tilt the tailbone up towards the ceiling. And then maybe you bend into one knee and then the other. Just walking out your dog, maybe sending the hips to one side and then the other. Feeling through the body. Good. Coming into our down dog. Finding stillness. We'll be here for 3. For 2. And for 1. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Step to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Take the feet about hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows. Really generous bend into the knees. Rock side to side. Shake the head out. Yes and no. Then one vertebrae at a time, we will begin to roll up, coming to stand. When we get to the top, we'll inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, lower the palms down through heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, palms reach up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, flatten the back out. Lift up the shoulders. Back of the neck is flat as well, so our gaze is down. Shift your weight forward into the toes. Exhale to fold. A couple more, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Again, halfway lift, draw the head forward, reaching with the head. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, halfway lift, head reaches forward, hips reach back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, come to rise. Exhale, palms lower down through heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms lower down through heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold. Moving through a few half sun A's just to warm the body, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, come to rise. Exhale, lower the palms down. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Uttanasana, fold. Reach the arms, Urdhva Hastasana, reach towards the ceiling, the sky, or wherever you're at. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms, root down through the feet. Exhale, palms lower down through heart center. Full sun A's. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step or hop back, high plank. Taking a couple breaths here, puffing up in between the shoulder blades, really active through the fingers, gripping the mat with the fingertips, pushing off the back toes. Gaze about 2 feet off the mat in front of you. Take a breath in. On a count of 5, lower down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, baby cobra, lift the chest. Exhale to lower. Again, inhale, baby cobra, peel the heart open. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes. Put yourself back up through tabletop into downward dog. Inhale, the heels up. Exhale, bend the knees. Top of the mat. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Draw the head forward. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop back, high plank, lower down, halfway this time. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift the hips, coming into down dog. Inhale, the heels up. Exhale, bend the knees, top of the mat. Uttanasana, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, reach up. Anjali Mudra. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step or hop back, high plank, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, up dog, down dog. All right, inhale, right leg reaches up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Maybe take some hip circles here. Square off the hips. Inhale for three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Plant the front foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana. Grab opposite elbows here. And then push the head into the forearms. Feel the heart expose, open a little bit more. And breathe here. And you get to choose how deep you want this. Do you want to kind of sink more down into the hips here, or do you want to be a little bit more active through the front leg? I'm going to take the variation to drop into the hips a little bit more. And on your inhale, see if you can create length through the spine. So we're lifting as if there's like this string pulling the top of the head up, elongating the spine. Big breath in. Exhale, the hands come down, the hips go back. We straighten through the right toes, folding in for Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. On a breath in, lift up halfway, flatten out the spine. And exhale to fold. Keep those toes pulling towards the face.
Let's do that again. Inhale, halfway lift.
Exhale to fold.
And we'll be here for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, bend into the front foot. Left hand comes down. Right arm peels open. An option to stay here or tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, coming into revolve side angle. Now notice if your hips are flaring off to the right, can you pull them back through center and zip the thighs in, twisting from the torso here. Exhale, right hand comes down. We frame the front foot and step to the top of the mat. Inhale for chair, set the hips down. Breath in. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come to rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms lower down. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Chaturanga, lowering down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Take some hip circles here. Going in both directions. Square the hips off, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Exhale, plant that left foot in between the hands. Drop the right knee down. Inhale to rise. Grab opposite elbows and then unclasp and switch your grip. So we're grabbing the opposite elbow than we did last time. Opposite grip. As you breathe in, elongate through the spine, grow the spine tall, press the heart forward, and breathe. Big breath in. Exhale, the hands come down as you straighten through your left leg. Pull the left toes towards the face. You're folding in, Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Do that again, halfway. Exhale to fold. And we'll be here for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, bend into the left knee. Right hand comes down. We peel the left arm open. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, coming into revolved side angle. Now, are the hips flaring off to the left? Pull them back through center, zip the thighs in. And we're breathing. Left hand comes down to frame the front foot. Left foot steps back this time, high plank. Lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes. Lift the hips, down dog. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, arms up. Anjane Asana. Big breath in. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Inhale, halfway lift.
Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend into the right knee. Left hand plants down. Right arm reaches up. Maybe you lift the back knee. Big breath in. Exhale, right hand down. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale for chair. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step or hop back, high plank. Lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Down dog. Left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hips. Inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot in between. Drop the back knee down. Inhale to rise. Exhale, half Hanumanasana, Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, shift forward. Left hand plants, right hand plants, left arm reaches up. Maybe you tuck the back toes. Exhale, left palm down. Step to the top this time. Set the hips down, chair. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, high plank. Lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Maybe you flip your dog here. Right foot falls to the left. You inhale as you send the hips high. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, back through center. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana Asana. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, revolve side angle. Maybe you tuck the back toes. Exhale, right palm down. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale for chair. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms down, high plank. Lower down halfway. You can always drop the knees here. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Down dog. Left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Maybe you flip your dog. Left foot comes to the right. Let your inhale guide you back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot in between. Drop the back knee down. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, shift forward. Right hand plants, left peels open. Maybe you tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Breath in. Exhale, plant the palms down, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, chair. All right, we're gonna go for a few breaths of joy here. So just kind of waking up the body a little bit more. So it will look like this. So we're inhaling arms. Inhale, 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 exhale. Okay? Inhale, 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 exhale, fold. Inhale, 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 exhale, fold. Keep going. Inhale, 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 fold. Keep the chair. Inhale, 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 fold.
Couple more. One more. Good. Inhale to rise all the way up. Reach up. Palms lower down through heart center. And down by the sides. Close the eyes. Take a few breaths. Begin to blink the eyes open. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to fold. Good. So we're gonna, can't remember the name of this. Hasta, para, hasta, something hand to feet. So we're gonna take the hands, the backs of the hands to the ground and step on the tops of the hands here. Bend really generously through the knees. And then maybe once you find your stability, you can begin to straighten through the knees, straighten through the arms, and kind of create this pulley system by pressing the feet down into the hands and pushing the space in between the shoulder blades up away from you. Couple breaths. Releasing back down. Release the hands from under the feet. And then we'll set the hips down all the way to the mat. We'll pull the left foot into the right thigh. Coming into Janu Shirshasana. And we'll inhale the arms high. Our hips are facing this front leg, so our hips are squared. And then exhale to fold forward. Allow the head to drop. Begin to crawl the hands back up. And we'll inhale, left arm reaches up and back behind the left hip. Inhale, press the hips high as the right hand lifts up, taking this tiny back bend here, sending the hips forward. Exhale, the hips down. And we're going to pull the right leg to cross over the left. Come into Gomukhasana here. So we're crossing the left knee over the right. Feet are flexed here. Hips are anchored down on the ground. So maybe a block or a bolster or a blanket under the hips to elevate will make this a little bit more accessible. And then we're just sitting really tall here, pulling the spine for a little bit of extension. And then when you're ready, you can begin to hinge forward.
And maybe this is where you stay, and that's okay. Maybe you have a little bit more space and you can hinge. Maybe you can like completely fold, which I cannot. So I'm going to just stay right here. Stay in my zone. And we breathe. And I'll give you another option as well. It would be to take some eagle arms here. So you can do left arm under the right. And maybe you want to take some cat-cows. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Or maybe you just fold right on in and get this nice stretch in between the shoulders while simultaneously working on the hips. All right, if you have eagle arms, release the arms. Take the hands behind you, kind of leaning back into the hands. Unravel the legs, take them wide, and then we'll take some 90-90 legs here. So sending them in both directions. And when the knees come to the floor, see if you can send that top hip forward, working into the hip flexors a little bit more. A couple more. All right, good. We'll come through center, and then we'll extend the left leg long this time. Pull the right foot into the left thigh. We'll face that left foot, squaring the hips. Inhale the arms up, and exhale to fold. Keep flexing the left toes towards the face. Unclench the jaw. Soften the space between the eyebrows, soften the belly. Notice where your tendency to grip is, to hold tension, to resist. And see if you can give those places, those areas permission to surrender. And walk the hands back up. And then we'll inhale the right arm high. Exhale it behind the right hip. As you inhale to lift the hips and the left arm reaches up, taking this tiny back bend. Exhale, the hips come down. And then we wrap the left leg over the right. Mukhasana. And notice this side might feel completely different than the other. It sure does for me. It's okay if your knees aren't stacked here. Just get to where you can. And again, remember, maybe elevating the hips will help. Option to stay here. Option to fold forward. Third option, we'll take eagle arms. So right under the left. Can take some cat-cows if you'd like, moving through the spine, or folding completely in. And again, remember this is your practice, so take what feels good for you. And not just maybe what feels good for you, but maybe what your body actually needs. So sometimes there's a bit of an aversion to take the things that we actually need because they cause discomfort.
discomfort in the body, discomfort in the mind. So we avoid them, we stay away from them. But leaning into discomfort equals growth, expansion, creates space. Unclench the jaw. Soften the belly. All right, inhale the torso up, release the arms if you took that variation. Hands come behind you. Take the feet wide, and then 90-90. Just sending the knees, windshield wipering the knees side to side. All right. From here, we'll take the legs wide. For a seated, wide leg forward fold. I like to take some blocks in front of me. This pose can be pretty challenging. It took me years to get any sort of ability to fold forward in this. So maybe you're right here. Maybe you're sitting on a block or a blanket or a bolster to elevate the hips. And this is enough for you. This is giving you what you need. If you need more, you can walk the hands out in front of you. And we're keeping the toes active. We're keeping them flexed up and back. So there's this external rotation of the femur bone in the pelvis. I like to take my forearms to blocks here. And maybe you have more room, and or you find more room after a few breaths, and you can slide the blocks to the side and come down a little bit lower. Or maybe you're upright and you find a slight hinge at the hips. Unclench the jaw, soften the belly. Begin to press yourself back up. And then we'll pull the left leg to meet the right. And now we are in this Dandasana shape. So last pose before Shavasana is Paschimottanasana. So feet are together or hip distance apart. Knees are bent here. Inhale the arms up. And then exhale to reach forward and down, finding elongation in the spine. And again, maybe this is where you're at and this is enough for you. Maybe even you put your body up against a wall and just hold this position, and this gives you what you need. That's okay. Or you find a little bit of hinge at the hips and begin to crawl yourself forward, folding in. So we're trying to keep the back nice and flat at first before we round in. So maybe you take your hand to the back and feel the spine. There's this engagement in the core to keep the spine long. So we're pulling forward. And then when you're ready, you can fold. Rounding through the spine, releasing the head. Take a couple deep breaths into the back body.
Walk the hands back up. Find your way onto your back. Option 2, take a bridge, take a shoulder stand or plow pose, anything that might be calling you right now. I'm going to take Supta Baddha Konasana, so feet together, knees wide. I'll take my hands to the hip joints here. I'm feeling just a little extra in the hips today. Our sense of touch is directly related to the heart chakra. So if we use our sense of touch, like hugging or maybe a massage, self-massage, or to a loved one, it activates the heart chakra. Even when somebody gently places their hand on your shoulder, it can activate the heart. You feel all warm and fuzzy, you feel loved. So the same thing can happen with ourselves. So giving myself a little extra love in the hips today, just by this gentle hold on the hips. Take a few breaths here just to allow the body to surrender. And when you're ready, you can draw the knees in towards center, come out of whatever pose you are in. Send the legs long. Take the arms down by the sides, palm facing up. Let the feet roll out to the sides. Let the legs be heavy. Release the hips. Unclench the belly. Relax the shoulders and the arms and the hands. Soften the jaw, the space between the eyebrows. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Fill up completely. Hold at the top. And exhale out the mouth. One more big breath in. Hold. And release. Shavasana. Shavasana is a pose of integration. It allows the body to integrate the wisdom of the poses that we just moved through, each one affecting a different energy channel or chakra in the body. There's nothing that we have to do, no one that we have to be, no role that we have to fulfill. Not controlling the body anymore, not controlling the breath, not even controlling the mind, just allowing the thoughts to pass by like clouds in the sky. The body has the wisdom, it knows what to do, and you get to just be. So take your time here, spend a few minutes here, I would say at least 5. I'll cue you out of it. when the time comes. Allow your awareness to drift back in, first by noticing your breath. The sensation of the diaphragm rising and falling. Notice the colors or lights behind the eyes. Feel the weight of your body on the ground. and the ground beneath your body. Begin to envision the room around you and your body in space. Welcome in some gentle movements, some flickers into the fingers and the toes. Growing those movements a little larger, maybe circling the ankles and the wrists. On a breath in, reach the arms up overhead. Take a big stretch as if you're waking for the first time today. And exhale to roll over to one side. Taking your time, moving slowly, moving with intention and with the intention of feeling and sitting with yourself and observing and just having a general sense of awareness for where you're at today. It's an act of love to be with yourself, to show up for yourself in these ways. Thank yourself for that. And when you're ready, with your eyes closed, if that feels okay, you can begin to press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Sukhasana, legs crossed, or maybe sitting on the shins. Long spine here. We'll inhale the palms to heart center, Anjali Mudra. And we'll close the practice with the sound of one Om, giving gratitude to the practice of yoga, to each other, to the spaces that we're in, to these capable and able bodies. Take a full breath in to prepare. Inhale the thumbs to the third eye. Exhale to bow. Thank you for being here today. I hope you all have a beautiful day, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.